floor and down the steps, where they gather on the sidewalk and then spread out into the street. Detectives Quinn and Garrison come back over. Paul and I lean in close.
In strictest confidence, here's what we can tell you.
It's Quinn.
We've already acknowledged that the victim is an agency employee, but need to notify the immediate family before we can share further information on that. You guys will figure it out soon enough, I'm sure. But know this, it was no accident. The victim died from a single gunshot to the back of the head at close range, likely premeditated. We are looking for a murderer. We will keep you fully advised, and please let us know if you hear anything. Anything.
Paul and I share a look between us that comes from someplace deep and dark, like we're both thinking the same unspeakable thing. He takes a deep breath, thanks the officers, and turns back to the crowd.
Okay, guys,
Paul announces to the agency multitude, waving both hands above his head.
Let's regroup.
He holds the door open, and people begin to file back in with no idea what they might find after an actual murder has taken place right here in our building. The officers out in the street keep a close eye on our people as they pass by on the way in. The one at the door is asking the women to open their purses, and anybody with a shoulder bag, even me and mine, not taking any chances. I'm opposite Paul, on the other side of the door where I can connect with my fellow employees as they walk between us, gripped by a shared silence. Nothing to be said, aside from probing eye contact. A lot of them look to me as if they're searching for answers, but there aren't any I can offer. I do my best to assume a posture of confidence and reassurance. Mo passes through with the same two agency girls, still arm in arm for mutual support. She looks at me, teary-eyed, and starts to say something, but can only exhale what must be a long-held breath, laden with sorrow and fear. Bonnie Jo Hopkins, one of the long-time Martorelli creatives I work closest with, lingers just a bit longer, making familiar eye contact so that I feel her concern. 2 cop cars pull away with 4 officers inside, no lights flashing. No longer necessary for them either. I follow Paul back in after the others. Quinn is following us in.
We need to talk to your people,
he says.
Might as well start right now.
And Garrison falls in behind him. I assume there are still more cops up on the roof, and that police will probably be in and out of here for days. We're met with nothing resembling order. Nobody's going back to any kind of actual work. How could they? For all they know, it could be one of their co-workers who's been murdered, and everyone is trying to figure out who's missing. There's an elevator, but few take it, opting for the stairs in the back. Many linger in the main reception area on the 3rd floor, still trying to fathom what the hell just happened. I make it up to my office, or more accurately, my expanded cubicle in the windowed corner of the 5th floor. People are gathering around my space, peering in over the half walls, and I suddenly feel like the eye in the middle of a storm gathering around me. Madness. And not the typical ad agency madness either. This is the bad kind. "Oh, man," says David Gebbon, a senior copywriter. "What the hell?" and plants himself with a deep sigh in one of my chairs. Here comes Bill Kelly, one of our best art directors, slouches on the couch.
"Talk to us, Tim. What's going on?"
"Look, guys, I don't know much more than you do, but I'm sure we're going to find out soon, and then we'll deal with it together." "Semper Fi?" I hear from Julie Reich, who's out in the hall. My catchphrase in the office. "That's what I'm talking about." And I get a couple of nods in semi-agreement. Another text. What terrible timing. It's from Tiffany Stone, an actress we cast in the first Crawdaddy Super Bowl commercial way back when I first joined Martorelli out of the Marines. The first Crawdaddy girl, buxom, bawdy, and naturally funny with some interesting past video experience. I met her on the shoot. She's stayed in touch over the years a bit, but now she won't leave me alone. I need to see...